Okay, so I am back at it again. New trailer for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I'm not sure what this is going to be about, and I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man. I do read the comics and all that, and if this is what I think it is, again, I'm not entirely sure. They could go like the route that they did with Ultimate Spider-Man in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoons, or they could go down a route where it's actually based from the comics, where it was like a whole bunch of Spider-Man coming together to fight this like these vampire things that hunt down different Spider-Man and eat them, which was already weird in and of itself, but it was still a good storyline. Plus, they introduced Silk and something about Silk. But anyway, I'm not sure what this is about, and they're spotlighting my man Miles Morales, and I'm happy about that. Now, when I clicked this before, it still has those like teasers in front of trailers thing, which I very much hate. So, depending on how this goes, this is 2 minutes. So yeah, we're just gonna get started. This is like my second time. This is like my third time trying to record this. So yeah, three, two, one, and start. I like the animation for this. This reminds me of
Miles! Yeah, got involved!
If you want me to drive you, we gotta go now.
Dad, I'll walk.
Personal chauffeur going on.
It's okay.
Seriously, Dad, walking would have been fine.
Breaking news. Spider-Man saves the day again.
Spider-Man. This guy swings in once a day. Zip, zap, stop, man. Accountability. You know, it's way to
Don't
Billy.
off, man. You get arrested?
Gosh, don't cops run red lights?
Well, yes, I do. But, not your dad.
In your universe, there's only one Spider-Man. But there's another universe. It looks and sounds like yours, but it's not. My name's Miles Morales.
hey.
Hey, kid. You're like me.
I knew my day would come around this time.
I know it's complicated.
Just ain't it.
Whoa.
You want to know what happened to you? I can teach you to be Spider-Man.
All right, this is different than his origin.
So delicious. It's one of the best burgers I've ever had. You have money, right? I'm not very liquid right now.
I think you're gonna be a bad.
Hey,
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person. One thing I know for sure, don't do it like me. Do it like you.
oh, is that the Prowler?
Y'all see this spark? It's amazing. Hands up. Whatever you choose to do, it'll be great.
I forgot he has.
I love you, Miles.
I know that.
You gotta say I love you back.
Dad, are you serious?
I want to hear it.
You want to hear
I
me say
love
it?
you, Dad.
You're dropping me off out of
I
school?
love you, Dad.
Look at this
Dad,
place.
I love you.
Dad, I love you.
That's a copy.
Time to swing, just like I taught you.
When did you teach me that?
I did. It's a little joke. Team building.
Hey guys,
Okay, who are you?
I'm Gwen Stacy.
Come on. How much spider people are there?
Same as a Comic-Con.
What's going on?
Let's go!
What? Yo, this is way different than the Spider-Man origin, and I like. All right. All right. Let me talk about this real quick. Now, I don't know what else to say. Like, all right, so they're not doing now with Miles Morales being trained by Spider-Man. First of all, they're doing my man Spider-Man dirty, looking like he kind of homeless, this, that, and the other. But how they're doing this? Like in the comics, Miles Morales became Spider-Man because he's a part of the Ultimate Universe, which is supposed to be centered around like our universe, more reality based. And Spider-Man was killed by the Green Goblin, well, not necessarily killed. He basically sacrificed himself to like save his family and all that. And he was already bleeding out from a shot trying to protect Captain America. And the thing about it is, they're not doing this storyline, and I'm kind of disappointed. But again, this is going to be a kids movie. This is going to be a kids movie anyway. So, like, how are they going to really do this? They're properly like introducing. I don't know how to really put it. Like, and then the whole thing with Spider Gwen or Spider Woman, Spider Girl, however you call her. Now, she was bitten by a radioactive spider, except instead of Peter, which like Peter Parker died and things like that. Like in the process of that whole like universe change, whatever. But like the thing about it is like, how is she in this universe? How does she have their powers? Like, are they going to completely change the origins around? Are they going to explain that this is a Spider-Man from a different universe? Like, they're probably not going to say he's a Spider-Man from a different universe because, you know, it seems like everyone is well versed in him being Spider-Man. So it's like, like in all honesty. Now this looks good. You know, this looks good. Like the animation reminds me of it's not. I want to say like the Paranorman type thing animation or the Kuba type animation. Like I want to say that. I want to say it reminds me of that, but it's like a little bit more fluid. Like of course they didn't have the same team that did the animation for Big Hero 6. Like they could have, but I'm not entirely sure. And the way that they can swing this story, they can say that this is a separate universe from the main Marvel universe. They can actually say that. Now with Venom, I'm not entirely sure. Like yeah, I'm not entirely sure if they're gonna like make it a separate universe or not. Because with Venom, they have to explain, like, if they're going to do that, if they're going to really introduce Venom and have him be a part of, like, the Spider-Man mythos that Sony and Marvel are trying to create, then the thing about it is they're going to have to do the whole thing with the end of Infinity War. Like, they have to. Like, they have to reference that. If they don't, then Sony is really... I don't know, Sony is really stretching it. Or they could just date this back, saying that oh wait, this is like this happened, this, that, and the other, like a while ago. They can say that they got the symbiotes from like the Battle of New York or something like that. Or they can even say they got the symbiotes from the Battle of Wakanda. Like we're not entirely sure, but in all honesty, I'm excited for this particular movie more than I am for Venom. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm excited for anything Spider-Man in all honesty, but like, yeah, it's pretty much it.